The show will be starting very soon. Thank you. So yes, do we have sound? Yes, I believe we have sound. Do we have, we've got some frames dropping, fantastic. I just got to live with it really, haven't I? Yeah, all good. Okay, so if you've not seen this before, you will not know. I make a tune with people. People that are listening. They answer some questions. And the answers that you give, I then create a tune. We create a tune together, an electronic track, and I've got no idea what the style's going to be or how it's going to sound. Sometimes it's kind of comical and a bit rubbish, and sometimes it's actually pretty good and it's surprising. So this is just a really fun experiment. So I will just find... For you, I will find these questions. The questions are, what instruments do you want to hear? I'm just going to copy and paste that actually. What instruments do you want to hear? What tempo? Tempo is speed. For example, 60 beats per minute is the speed of a clock, because a clock has 60 seconds in a minute. You get it? What tempo do you want? And a descriptive word. And that way I will search through my archives, library of different sounds, and then basically we make a track together. So I must not do that, mustn't I? You can take your top off if you want. Okay, so there's the questions. And I'm wondering, somebody was meant to be a Dex, a guy called Dex over on Restream, because this is going out to Restream, it's going out to YouTube, and sorry, it's going out through Restream to Twitch, YouTube, my Facebook page and my Facebook profile. And Dex sent me a sound. He did some beatboxing a couple of days ago. So if he appears early enough, then I'm going to use his sounds. And if he doesn't, then we're just going to carry on regardless. Yeah, so let's get into this. I'm just going to start. And as people appear, then you just make comments. And yeah, it's all good. So let's move over to here. Controller. That seems to be working okay. Yeah, I'm trying out a few different things, by the way. So tempo, let's go for a tempo of 100. 100, it's kind of like fairly laid back, kind of chilled, a bit more than hip hop, sort of feel good vibe about it, in my humble opinion. Yeah, so let's go into Omnisphere. And think of a descriptive word. Knickers. So I'm just going to go back to this view here. And in here, I've just realized that I can go, oh, yes, this is the sound thing here, or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to type in knickers. And knickers is spelt with a K, isn't it? Wife. Alex, how you doing? So I actually meant knickers as in with a K, not knickers the name. Yeah. Oh yeah, so Alex, is everything lined up okay? The sound and the video is acceptable. So I'm going to type in knickers. And And if I go into sounds, drums, I'm just clicking through here. Don't know if you can see that. In fact, I'm going to make my cursor bigger for you guys so you can actually see. And if you didn't know, on the Mac you go into accessibility and then you go into speech and then you turn it up. The thing is, the bigger it is, the kind of harder to control. It's not a, what's the word? An exact thing. So I'm going to delete here. Oh, hang on. Paper Nick Groove. Okay. Let's throw that in here and we'll see what comes up. Cool. Now, if I only used that, it would kind of be cheating a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to... what am I going to do? That's the question. I'm going to EQ it so there's no bottom end to it at all. And then I'm going to put, a bit crusher on it as well. So it's not really, you don't really hear that it sounds like a drum kit, right? So let's have a listen. What I'm doing at the moment, I noticed that it was clipping out here a little bit, going into the red. We do not want red. And as I do this, you can hear it gets thinner and thinner. And let's have it like that. And let's have it bit crushed. You'll hear the difference. Now, it almost just sounds kind of like a hi-hat. Which I like. So, we've got that. And now we're going to go over to this cam. Here. And we're going to just totally randomly, let's go through and load up a drum kit. Right, I need to think about how those things can work together and not just kind of fall over each other, because we don't need them falling over each other, right? Let's move that out the way. And in fact, I've just realized also what I'm going to do so you guys can see a little bit better. In preferences, I'm going to back that off a bit so things are a little bit smaller on the screen and whatnot. All good, all good. So yeah, let's go. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And brilliant. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. And it was going so well. Awesome. Where are you today? Alex, what are you talking about? Where are you today? Where are you today? Where are you at today? Is that what you mean? I don't quite understand. Please type it again, Alex. I would appreciate that. Sorry, live. Where are you live to... Sorry, I still don't understand, Alex. Right, well, Alex, while you're answering that, I'm going to pan these a little bit. Where are you live today? Oh, I am live on all the hits. All the hits. All the hits. I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, my Facebook profile page, and my Facebook. My Facebook profile and my Facebook DJ page. Why'd you ask, Alex? You can go and check it out on YouTube if you want, and make a little comment because it looks good. Right. Okay, we got some stuff going on there. Alex, give me a descriptive word. While you give me a descriptive word, I'm going to pick B flat minor. And I'm going to look in Omnisphere for a random sound. And let's have a listen. Buttery. Okay, I'm going to look for a buttery bass. By the way, Alex, I've just realised... Oh, yeah. Alex, are you watching or are you just listening? You're cooking eggs. Okay, so this is the same cam, right? Like this camera here. If I move to here and then change the scene... does that make sense? Like, it's all one camera. Your laptop. You're on laptop for a change. I'm on laptop for a change. Oh, okay, you're watching me on your laptop. Okay. So you basically, I don't need two cameras, which is kind of cool. I can just use this one. And then when I come over to here, press controller view. Yeah, good use of cameras. So I could actually send this Logitech one back because I don't think the Logitech one looks particularly good. Yeah, anyway, I digress. Alex, I can't actually see that you're watching. Normally on this chat that I have, in fact, I'll show you. This chat here, if you can see that, Alex, it shows me down here, it shows me how many people are watching on all the different platforms. Yeah, and according to this, there's no one watching. So maybe you're not signed in or something like that. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Anyway, right, this sound. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of interesting, isn't it? Turn channel 4 down. Cool. I'm going to add more reverb to this fella and pan it right. Awesome. So we've got that. And Alex, you want a buttery bass. So let's go over to this view here. Buttery. Buttery sounds. I'm going to butter. We've got a butter pad. So let's stick that butter pad there, shall we? And we still don't have a bass. So for the bass, I think I'm just going to, yeah, basically use a random sound, I think. So let's have a look for some random thing. on the bass. And load that in. Close that there. Oh. There's really not much going on there. Oh, I see, right. I have to kind of, yeah, I have to adapt for it to work. Let's see what happens with that. Cool. And it sounds like the end didn't quite go where it should have done. Let's have a listen. Okay, this pad. Well, that's quite nice sounding. Two, three, four. Let's turn that fella down. Channel 5. Okay, awesome. Let's go back to laptop view. And yes, it is that time to throw an arrangement down. So, as always, I just record those sections into here. Comme ça. And now I can highlight these, throw them there. So I reckon we're going to start with that drum loop that we found. Oh. Then the drums are going to come in. Then that. By the way, if you can hear my dog in the background, he's super itchy. And that's what the noise is. It's nothing weird and untoward. I assure you. Yaniv, how are you? So Yaniv, look, I'm in my computer. I'm in my computer. And I think when I did that, it looks like the whole stream just froze up for some reason. So yeah, Yaniv, I don't have a green screen, but I'm using Zoom, the background replacement, and then bringing it into OBS to have this kind of effect, which is kind of handy. So Yaniv, how are you today? I'm not sure if you've met my brother. My brother Alex is on Twitch. Say hello to each other. As you can see, I'm just throwing down this arrangement, and then we're going to have a little listen to it. Yes. So Yaniv, my brother has talked me out of buying a Mac Mini M1. Because let's have both drums there. Basically, he's saying stuff just isn't compatible at the moment. Yeah, which makes total sense. Although you met him at my New Year's Eve party, did you? Okay, that's all a blur, actually. Oh yeah, Alex. So you were saying that OBS won't work with the M1 chip, but Ecamm Live, which is very similar to OBS, but it's a paid version. Basically, it works on that. And because Ecamm Live is paid, then it might actually be, things might work a lot more smoothly on it, which is all good in the hood. Right. Yes, you were DJing live and he was talking. Oh, no. My brother who, that was Brian. Yeah, it's quite interesting because Alex, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Alex is fairly quiet and very chilled. And then on the other scale of it is my brother Brian, who came to visit me for New Year's Eve, who had his top off and was like going, "Way!" and stuff like that. And then in the middle is me. Not age-wise, but of kind of like calmness-wise. I can't really see myself grabbing a mic going, "Yo, yo, yo, yo." But, I'll do this. So obviously I'm not a total introvert. Even though I'm actually just talking to a camera, essentially. And, yeah, it might not actually be Alex and Yaniv typing to me. It could be robots. Anyway, shall we listen to this tune? I'm going to turn my microphone off and we will have a listen. There you have it. Alex, yeah, in answer to your question, when... let's go back onto the main... Oasis. I haven't listened to Oasis for years, although I do play and sing some Oasis tunes. When I'm DJing, I play a lot of Purple Disco Machine and... Oh, God, I've actually... It's Yaniv with one N. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, Yaniv. I can't actually remember. Hang on, let's have a look on Spotify. I'm terrible with artist names, which is really funny. However, if I actually... I still love Chemical Brothers, though. Why wouldn't you, right? Let's have a look here. So, for example... Babbitt. I don't even know if that's pronounced correctly. Oh, hang on. If I put this other screen on, then you'll see. This fella here. Mr. Scruff, that's kind of old, isn't it? Claptone. That is very good. Not to be confused with Clapton. I don't know. I don't purposely listen to one artist. I've just built up this playlist. In fact, Alex, I will share this playlist with you. Oh, I'll share it with all of you, actually. What the hell am I talking about? So this is basically the playlist that when I DJ out, I have a lot of these tunes. I don't play them from Spotify, obviously, but I have them on my Mac. And I made this I copy and pasted from my Mac iTunes playlist onto here. So this is basically a playlist of a lot of the tunes that I DJ with. I really, really like the Reflex. He does loads of fantastic re-edits of old tunes that have really nice build-ups and stuff like that. Oh, Yaniv, you saw them a few years ago in a festival. Yeah, I think they're still doing stuff. In fact, I remember it must be really weird because was it like Liam Gallagher was talking, saying that he was being interviewed fairly recently, and he got up and made a cup of tea or something like that, and he said back in the day I'd have somebody to make cups of tea for me, and actually I'd have somebody to make cups of tea for my cups of tea maker or something ridiculous like that. So I think, for people like those, times have really changed. And for me, times haven't really changed that much. Except, I mean, with the internet, like, this is a TV show, right? And it's amazing that I can do that. And there's two people watching, but I've got my own TV studio in my front room. That's amazing. Okay, guys, so... Thank you very much for joining, and I'm going to leave you with this track. This is my track that came out on Monday, as you guys know, and artwork by Will Tubby. And he is a gun for hire. He's a pen for hire, a pencil for hire, or something like that. So enjoy the rest of your day. Well, that was only 30 minutes. That was quite a quick one. Awesome. Take care and goodbye.